As a little girl, I wasn't looking for female idols in country music. I was looking for them in rock and roll. They were there in country music. Women held guitars, played them, wrote the songs, were in charge, and they were artists, heavy artists. And Rosanne Cash is one of those women.
She has a real uncanny ability to write songs and melodies that fit perfectly into the strength of her voice. And a lot like her dad, she was born with a very distinctive voice. So in the early days of collaborating with Rosanne, it was always keep everything out of the way of that voice. So the voice is the center of it all.
I'm not alone, and the dreams are not my home.
As a songwriter, I think she came out of the chute pretty highly evolved, I will say. She writes songs that really touch a woman's soul. I remember thinking, how does she know that stuff that I know? And why can't I write like that? I think when you hear one of Rose's songs, you know that it's her. She's coming from a very special, unique place as a poet and a lyricist.
Country music at the time, and frankly still is today in many ways, a male-dominated genre. And so in that respect, Rosanne was a breakout artist. And she was a pioneer, she was a rebel. There were so many different words that you could apply to her, but when all is said and done, she was just amazingly talented.
Austin City Limits has been a really great foundation and sort of a home for a certain approach to making music, and I think it's music that for the most part tends to be rooted in some of these really powerful American traditions. I think Rosanne is right in the epicenter of that, She's not totally beholden to it, but it's the foundation from which she starts to create.
I remember how nervous I was the first time. Like, this is a big deal. Everybody watches this show. Everybody I love has been on this show. I gotta be good. I mean, I felt that every single time I've done the show. It has a really significant place in music.
Rosanne spoke from and to a new generation of country artists and country music fans. And I think that's what made her stand out the most. There hadn't been anybody quite like her in a while. I mean, just her attitude at the time and that look in her eye was just very cool. She was the epitome of cool in so many ways, while at the same time, what she was singing through her songs and her voice appealed to everybody.
She brought punk sensibility and new wave attitude to country music, and sort of the stereotypical country girl was kind of shy and retiring and demure to the men folk. But Rosanne was like, no, I'm good, I'm me, I'm smart, I'm here, I got spiky hair, deal with it.
Everybody's talking, but you don't hear a thing. You still let town on you downhill swing.
I don't remember a time in my life that didn't have Rosanne Cash in it, because my family were very into country music, and I remember 7 Year Ache being everywhere when it came out. Even as a kid, it had that presence that makes a song stick with you for the rest of your life. It just leaves the door open for your imagination as the listener, and it gives you, the listener, the benefit of the doubt for being smart enough that your imagination gets to be in the song too. You feel invited to that, and I think that is like the highest level of art in music.
One point I got that it was about energy exchange, that people were coming to feel their feelings and to be moved by music. And that's exactly why I was there. And that we were going to create something together in one night, me and the band and an audience.
In the genre of the music that we do, the story and the lyric is the most important thing, and she honors that. And you know she's in the moment with those lyrics and with that melody. She isn't trying to be anything that she's not.
People want music to heal them, and so that's given me more compassion, and it's reminded me that I'm in a service industry in some ways that provide emotional service to people.